Hello again. This is take 2. Welcome to the Eclectic Experience. I am your host, Shy Rosalind. I can't believe what I did. I just recorded 20 minutes discussing this particular content and I forgot to take myself off mute. I went to check the original broadcast and realized there was no sound. Boy, I tell you, sometimes I'm just so disgusted. Anyhow, this is all struggle streaming, folks. Anyway, tonight I am going to briefly and quickly review what I had originally discussed. The student loan forgiveness program. There are two programs that I wanted to talk about, and I'm going to pull up the information right now. Okay, here we go. So, yes, President Biden has said that there is going to be student loan forgiveness between $10,000 and $20,000 if you earn $125,000 or less, or if you are a married couple earning $250,000 combined or less. Then you will be forgiven. People have been complaining that it's not fair, and some people have already paid off their loans. Listen, if you've already paid off your loans, consider yourself blessed. Okay, if the loan forgiveness can help somebody else pay off the balance of their loans quicker, be happy for them, because that's one less person having that much debt hanging over their heads. There's some people who their income is so low that they have to choose between paying a student loan and buying groceries. So this is a blessing for them. And yes, I fall in full disclosure. I fall into one of these categories. So yes, it is a blessing, and I will accept any blessings I can get. I didn't take a PPP loan because I knew that was a rip, and I pay taxes. I contribute to society. A lot of people who are having their loans forgiven, they work, they pay taxes, they contribute to society. Some of these people are teachers, some of them are first responders, and I'll explain that in a moment. Um, Listen, I'm happy for any blessing that I can get that helps me keep food on the table and a roof over my head. So, though, like I said, if you were able to pay off your student loans without any help, you have been blessed to be able to do so, and like one less person that has debt hanging over their head. So, anyhow, let me get into these two programs, and I won't be on long. Yes, if you are watching live, and if you could hit the like button, I would appreciate it. If you're watching on the replay, and you could hit the like button, that would be greatly appreciated. If you are so inclined to subscribe to my channel, even though I struggle stream, that would be appreciated as well. And also, I have two other upcoming topics. One is the caregiving presentation, which is almost ready to go. I'm just trying to decide whether I'm going to go live or if I'm going to pre-record it, because there's a lot of information. Also, the first YouTube street guide, The Creatives, is also about to come to fruition. I have the creatives already picked out, and I'm just lining up their channels so I can show them as I talk about them, and go through our YouTube street, The Creatives. So, anyway, so for now, and tomorrow, of course, is Friday. That means Friday night funny news. I will probably do another reaction video to support court with Judge Vonda B. So if you are so inclined, join me tomorrow night. It'll probably be around 9:30 ish. And I will do a reaction to one of their videos. So There are two programs where the forgiveness will be a huge help to certain people. Um, for student loans, there are two programs: the income driven repayment and the public service loan forgiveness program. Income driven repayment means that your payments have been determined by your income, which come from your tax returns, and also the amount of people that you support in your family. It is a program that has to be renewed on a yearly basis. Um, and if approved, you will be advised of your payment. It can be as low as zero depending on your income. The public service loan forgiveness program is for people who have qualified employment that is considered a public service, such as firefighters, EMT, teachers, medical professionals who work in rural areas or underserved areas. Um, I'm not sure if law enforcement falls under that category. I'm not sure. And then that also is a program that is on a renewal basis. You have to submit employment certification in order to continue to qualify on a yearly basis. So these are the two programs that I am discussing tonight. So basically, what is going to happen is this: the Department of Education, they've already started making changes in April. They have started reviewing individual accounts. Um, there have already Some people have already had credits for their forbearance and for their income verification already applied. Any payments that have been made by the borrowers are also being considered, and the accounts have already started to be adjusted. Um, For example, any borrower with loans that have accumulated in repayment of at least 20 to 25 years will see automatic forgiveness, even if you are not on an income determined repayment plan. If you have commercially held loans, you can only benefit from the adjustments if you consolidate before January 1st, 2023. If you have made qualifying payments that exceed the forgiveness threshold, you will receive a refund for your overpayment. And then it goes on to explain um, how they've made changes to the um, payment applications for the income sensitive repayment program. And then for public service loan forgiveness program applicants, um, if you have 12 or more months consecutive forbearance, or 36 or more months of cumulative forbearance, you will receive credit for those periods of time. The changes for both programs will be applied automatically. If For the public service folks, if you believe you benefit, you need to update your employment certification history. Excuse me. Now, the Department of Education estimates that this action will result in automatic debt cancellation for at least 40,000 borrowers under the public service program and several thousand borrowers under the income sensitive program. More than 3.6 million borrowers will receive at least 3 years of additional credit towards forgiveness. So you may still have a balance due, but you will be given credit. Beyond the changes that will provide relief retroactively, the Department of Education will take action to ensure that borrowers continue to receive these benefits in the future. But you must qualify. You must renew and recertify your recertify in order to receive any further benefit. So, and also note that any debt discharged through the income sensitive repayment plan will not create a tax liability. The American Rescue Plan Act included a provision temporarily modifying the tax treatment of discharged student loan debt. Specifically, the law excludes them from gross income qualifying student loans that are discharged between December 31st, 2020 and January 1st, 2026. During this period, the amounts of forgiven student loan debt will not be subject to taxation. So, even if the $10,000 or $20,000 is applied, um, the extra, and you still may have a balance due for your loans, at least the forgiveness will not be considered taxable income. So that is a second break for people, especially people in these two programs. Now, if you have been blessed enough to be able to pay off your student loans on your own, you have been blessed. Congratulations. People need to stop complaining and saying it's not fair that some people are getting a break and some people are not. In full disclosure, I qualify under one of these programs, and I will accept any blessing that I can get. For some of us under these programs, we have had to choose between paying off our student loan and buying groceries. And some people out there actually qualify for these programs and don't even realize it. That's why I am telling people you need to look into it. If you qualify for either of these programs, you need to get it together, because we pay taxes too. We contribute to society. We work. We're not PPP loan people taking PPP loans and disappearing. No, that's not us. Okay. We are people who work, people who pay taxes, people who contribute, people who went and got an education to better ourselves, to increase our income, to therefore increasing our income, therefore increasing the taxes that we pay back into the system. So we're not moochers. We're not people getting a handout. Um, and like I said, some of us are still going to have balances on our student loans even after the forgiveness. So, yeah, we're still going to be paying bills just like everybody else. So, y'all need to stop complaining, count your blessings. If you didn't need the help and you were able to pay off your student loans, consider yourself blessed. Don't turn around and cuss it and cuss and fuss and complain about people who have been quietly doing what they're supposed to do and they're getting some help. Stop hating. That's all I'm saying. Just stop hating. So, anyhow, that's all I wanted to talk about for tonight. I'm keeping it quick and dirty. And hopefully, I will see some of y'all tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is Friday Funny News. We are going to be looking at another episode of Support Court. And Saturday is Beat and Chat. I will be doing an organizational episode because my desk is a mess. So you all are going to help me get organized. So that being said, I hope everyone has a wonderful night. I will see y'all tomorrow. If you are watching this in a replay, please put a comment. Let me know that you watched it. Let me know if you have any questions. And I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful night.